I am extremely excited about being here today because today it is our hope that AB 266 will be signed into law by Governor Brown in the next coming weeks. It is rare, extremely rare, to have 6 bipartisan authors, but to get this accomplished, we needed every last one of them. We had individuals from the Bay Area who will speak today, Assemblymember Bonta. We had individuals who represented the other party, the Republican Party, Mr. Tom Lackey, an ex-Marine, ex-CHP officer, and I would consider a conservative Republican. We have a Republican Democrat from the north, a Democrat from the south. We had individuals like Jimmy Gomez who helped us with it when we went to appropriations. So you had African American, you had Latino, API, you had every faction of Los Angeles, including in the rural areas with Mr. Cooley and also Mr. Wood, who worked out a lot of the detail that we needed to make this successful. This was a cooperation of California. Every part of California was represented. Every person in California was represented because this is something that was long overdue. As most of you know, in 1996, California became the first state in the nation to allow the use of medical marijuana after voters approved Proposition 215. Proposition 215 allows seriously and terminally ill patients to legally use marijuana if and only if they have the approval of a licensed physician. However, California has fallen behind the rest of the nation and failed to implement a comprehensive licensing and regulatory structure that ensures patients access and protects our environment, public safety, and public health. Since such a comprehensive state regulatory scheme has not been enacted, and the medical marijuana industry has been the wild, wild west and faces constant federal legal action despite compliance with local rules, it's been a problem. On August 29, 2013, even the United States Department of Justice issued a memorandum known as the Cole Memo, which updated its guidance to all U.S. attorneys in light of the state ballot initiatives to legalize under state law the possession of marijuana and provide for the regulation of marijuana production, processing, and sale. In the Cole Memo, the federal government calls for states that have authorized the sale of medical marijuana to enact a strong and effective regulatory system. Additionally, the memo states if state enforcement efforts are not sufficiently robust to protect against harm set forth, the federal government may seek to challenge the regulatory structure itself. The answer for California is AB 266, which, along with AB 234 and SB 643, creates a regulatory system that respects the interests of the local governments, and I repeat, respects the interests of the local governments and industry while still providing a consistent statewide structure. This legislation was a balancing act that tried to address the concerns of many interests, including patients, local governments, law enforcement, industry, environmental groups, labor, and the public. We, the authors, are committed to continuing to refine the legislation in the coming year and clarify some unanswered questions and issues, unclear provisions that were in the act. We're excited that the Los Angeles Times, the San Francisco Chronicle, and the Sacramento Bee have asked our Governor, Jerry Brown, to sign this landmark medical marijuana legislation.